The truth only 1% know, and that no one taught you about money. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to be born knowing how to get rich, while others spend their entire lives working, but remain stuck in the same place? That's right. And here's the truth that only 1% know: you weren't educated to get rich. You were educated to survive. Most people learn how to earn money, but they don't learn what to do with it. And that's what creates an invisible cycle. A cycle that devours everything you achieve and leaves you always starting from scratch. Today, I'm going to show you with real examples how this financial programming works and how to break it definitively. 1. The first mistake. You think like a consumer, not a builder. Since childhood, we've been taught to exchange money for things: food, clothes, installments, leisure, bills, a reward for working. But nobody teaches this. Every dollar that leaves your pocket has a huge cost over time. Imagine, example 1, you spend $7 a day on coffee. Seems like a small amount, right? But 7 day, 210 month, 2,520 year. If that $210 per month were invested at 8% per year, in 10 years you would have $38,000. And in 20 years, $111,000. Coffee doesn't cost $7. It costs over $100,000 over a lifetime. That's what the 1% understands. It's not about saving on coffee. It's about understanding that every decision has invisible interest. 2. The second mistake. You earn, but you don't retain. Most people work like this: earn $2,000, spend $2,000, start again the following month. But here's another truth that only the 1% knows. It doesn't matter how much you earn. What matters is how much you keep. Example 2. Person A earns $4,000 and saves 0%. Person B earns $2,500 and saves 20%, $500. Who do you think retires first? It's not the one who earns more. It's the one who accumulates more capital over time. And capital are freedom. 3. The third mistake. You only think about active income. 99% work for money. The 1% make money work for them. It's that simple. Active income. Well, you work passive income. Your money works, and passive income doesn't start big. It starts like this. Example 3. You invest $300 per month at 8% per year. In 10 years, $54,000. In 20 years, $146,000. In 30 years, $380,000. That's an entire annual salary being paid without you working. And guess what? Nobody taught you this in school, because school was created to train employees, not investors. 4. The fourth mistake. You want to get rich quick. 99% want shortcuts. The fifth mistake. You don't know where your money goes. Here's something the 1% does and the 99% ignore. They monitor every penny, and it's not about being stingy. It's about having clarity. Without clarity, you live like this. I think I spent too little. I don't know where the money went. This month went by fast. The card expired and now I'm screwed. But with clarity, everything changes. Practical example, take your last 30 days and write down: housing, taxes, food, kostnader, transportation, leisure, installments, unexpected expenses. Just by doing this, 100% of people discover that they spend 20% more than they imagined. And just this awareness already creates money where it seemed that it didn't exist. 6. The sixth truth. You don't see the future, and this one is tough. People spend as if they'll never grow old. But the 1% thinks like this: the future me is my partner, and I need to treat him well. Example 6. You save $150 per month. In 25 years, this becomes $113,000. Now think, how much effort do you put into earning $113,000 today? Maybe years. And all of this can be built little by little. 7. The seventh mistake. You confuse lifestyle with status. 99% buy to look good. 1% buy to grow. The difference? Status makes you spend. Assets make you earn. Example 7. With $1,000, you can buy a better cell phone or start an investment fund that will pay you dividends for the rest of your life. The first buys ego, the second buys the future. 8. How to reprogram your financial mind. The part they never told you if nobody taught you. It's not your fault, but now that you know, you have a responsibility. Here's the step-by-step process that the 1% applies. 1. Stop spending without thinking. Ask yourself, does this bring me closer to or further away from freedom? 2. Keep track of everything. Knowing where your money goes transforms everything. 3. Create a future fund, 10% of your income. Start with $10 if necessary. 4. Invest every month. No skipping $50, $100, $200, any amount counts. 5. Prioritize assets, not status. Assets, the freedom. Status, prison. 6. Don't try to get rich quick. Financial miracles don't exist. Compound interest does. 7. Remember this every day. The truth that only the 1% know. Wealth is not luck, it's built. Conclusion. You weren't programmed to be rich, but you can reprogram yourself today. And when you understand how money really works, it stops being a problem and becomes a tool. And then you start building what the 99% will never have. If this made sense to you, leave a like now. This helps more people wake up to the truth about money. And if you want to break free from the cycle that traps 99% of people, subscribe to the channel. Here you won't learn how to make money fast. You learn to building real wealth.